So this evening is really, as I said, it's kind of, I don't know about you, but I know for myself, it's just a feeling of being kind of unsettled. It's not really, it's not depression, it's not any of that stuff. It's just a feeling. When I compare how I was before all this COVID stuff, and even though it hasn't affected me financially because we've gone online and it's been really good for us, it's just, I don't know about you, but it's just a feeling that everything is kind of unsettled. And we're kind of out, for me anyway, so that's why I hope it's not the same for you, but for me it's like just being off balance. It's not really having any kind of sure footing in what we're doing and what's happening next. So I thought this evening we might kind of hit a reset button and go back to the how we were feeling before all this stuff started. Maybe get back to some kind of sanity, one of the better words. So I don't know. That's what I'm thinking this evening we'll do, just to get ourselves back to a place of kind of knowing what we're doing and feeling more secure in where we're going next. Because I know for myself, I know I'm moving house. I know I've got two teenage sons, which is always going to unbalance everybody. But apart from that, I just think for me, I just feel not 100%. And I'm assuming it's because of the way the world is at the moment. I was supposed to be in Las Vegas at the moment, running some presentations, but I couldn't go. I couldn't go last year. You know, a lot of people have booked for my 3-day course out there, and I feel like I've kind of let them down. I know it's not my fault, and I know I can't do it, but you do feel, you know, when people have put themselves out, bought tickets, probably bought air tickets and everything to come and work with me, and I can't make it, and through no fault of my own. I know most of the presenters that are going from the UK and Europe, I can't go. So that's all I'm going to do this evening. I can't see Tess here at the moment. Hoping she's going to turn up in a minute. She normally gives me an idea. So today, as I said, that's what we're going to be talking about. Just a chance for all of us in hypnosis to kind of reset. Let go of any anxiety that's been caused by this unsettled situation and get ourselves in some perspective of where we actually are and where we want to go next. There is still that fear out there that this bug's out there still, but I think we've got to kind of go into this, be sensible, but be free of the anxiety that's attached to it. I suppose where you are in Tasmania, it hasn't really touched you, Nolene, has it?
Jennifer's got a question for you, Freddie.
Hang on. We're totally free here, Freddie, but we've had a death actually close to me from the AstraZeneca this week of a 44-year-old man with father of children.
From the vaccine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have my doubts about that. I mean, I do honestly, purely because if you're vaccinating, as they have it in England, I think it's something like 80 million vaccinations have happened here. On percentage, someone is going to have something that would have occurred anyway. That's what I'm saying, Nolene. But they're going to put it down to the fact they've had a vaccine a week before. If you're 40 years old and you have a thrombosis or you have some kind of blood clot, which would have happened probably anyway, but you've just had a vaccine, then you're going to say it's vaccine. I think that's my thinking on it. If you're vaccinating like they are now, hundreds of millions of people, just on percentage, some of those people are going to get a blood clot. And if they just had the AstraZeneca jab, then they're going to start thinking it's got to be that.
Well, the government's recognised it as being caused by the AstraZeneca. They've come out publicly for it. And it just happens to be in my close people that I'm associated with.
Right. And I'll tell you this, some weeks ago now, probably a couple of months ago, I was speaking to a couple of clients, and I've been seeing them on a kind of, I've seen them 2 or 3 times. And this one time, one of them I thought she was in a kind of retreat. She had a white dressing gown on, a towel. She was kind of laying back on this towel. And I said, "You in a retreat?" She said, "No, I've just had my jab." She said, "I've got kind of really bad flu symptoms." And in the very next breath, she said, "But I did read that women of 50 plus are very likely to feel like they've got the flu if they've had this jab." So we carried on working, and I did some hypnosis. And then at the end of it, I said, "Where are your symptoms gone?" And she looked at me kind of amazed and said, "I haven't got them." I said, "Because they were never real in the first place." And then when we had this, after this session, her sister told me that she actually went out and did some shopping, completely free of this thing. It was purely, what do we call it? Psychosomatic. And if you're expecting to feel a certain way, and we know this because most of us here are involved in the mind and hypnosis. We know how powerful suggestion is. And so that's my thinking on it, Nolene. I might be completely wrong, and that person might have sadly died because they had the AstraZeneca jab. But when you think that how many people have had that jab and how many people have actually died compared to the amount of people that have had that jab and are now better protected, I just think you've got to put it in perspective. But then, I'm not going to get into it because I don't really know enough about it. But my thinking is that a lot of this is suggested, and a lot of it's coincidental. But anyway, don't hold me up on that. It's just my thoughts. Right. So, has anyone got any questions or any kind of requests for how you want to feel tonight? Anything special, Jennifer?
Just to kind of touch on your point about resetting. For me, I definitely want to reset and feel confident and vibrant and alive. And like you said, not anxious or worry about moving forward. But I don't want to reset to exactly what was before either, because I think that some of us, for as much bad that there's been through COVID in the last 18 months, there's also been some time to re-examine our lives and things that maybe aren't working for us. So for me, what I like is the idea of resetting and let go of what no longer serves us, but move forward with optimism, I guess, moving forward.
Well, keep the learnings.
Yeah.
Let go of the negative emotions that might have been created. Yeah, as my son Anthony would say after he's finished his therapy session, he just keep the change, which I think is quite a nice way of looking at it, really. So that's what we're going to do today. Just find a space. Just think of a time. It doesn't have to be resetting back to pre-COVID, but think of a time when you felt completely balanced, a time in your life when you felt really good. And then we're going to go and reclaim that. Keep all the learnings we've had, because I think, and I'm a bit saddened by the fact that this whole thing, if this was an alien attack, which it is in some way, then all of the governments of the planet would have got together. They'd have had a cohesive way of attacking this, instead of all thinking of their own selves and all thinking politically, and we would have fought that alien attack off. But this is, to my mind, it's an alien attack. And what it should have done for all of us is made us aware that there are no borders. The borders between Belgium and Holland, or the borders between, Holland and Germany, or the UK and Ireland, and all of those things, they only exist in our head. They're a line on a map somewhere, and COVID has it doesn't care about it. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what color you are, how old you are. What it's done is prove to us how interconnected we all are. For someone to have got this virus, let's think about this. They've got this virus in a marketplace in China, and for the whole world within 18 months to be affected by it like it is, shows us how interconnected we are. None of us are an island, as they say, and none of us are individual. And everything we do affects everybody else. And what it should have done is made us more aware of that, and more aware of our own mortality as well, so that we can maybe be kinder to each other. Let's imagine that love and kindness was a virus and we all have it. And let's see how many people we can infect with it. See how far we can make that go around the world if we just spread it. You know, do everybody we meet, we show a bit of kindness to, show some love to, hope that it catches, and see what happens, because I believe it can go in exactly the same way. But it starts with us. It starts one person. We might just think, what is the point? The whole world's a mess. And what can one person do? Well, we know what one person can do, because that one person in China who got that virus in the first place has now affected the whole planet. Would he have thought that he was just a worker there? He wasn't anything special. He wasn't a world leader or anyone with any influence, but he's affected the whole world. So it should make us all aware that everything we do affects everybody else. Just let Joe in. And maybe just as hard as it is, because, you know, we're human and we have our frailties and we have our needs and we have our habits and we have all those things that humans have. But wherever we can, just be as kind as we can, even if it's to one person every day. Let's imagine that we were kind to, meet two people and make them feel better for that day. Say something nice, give them a compliment, help somebody in some way. And those two people go on to help two more people. How quickly would everybody in this planet start being kind to each other? When you think about it exponentially, I think that's it. Is that a word, Dave? In money, it's what do they call it? It's when it comes, it's something interest. It's
compounding.
Interest. Yeah. Well, let's think about it in that respect. That if we just give that out, how far would it spread? Imagine that wherever you are in the world, tomorrow you are kind to somebody, and 18 months from now, someone in China benefits because you were kind to somebody wherever you're living, just because it's gone and it's spread out. I know it's a big dream, but we all have to start with ourselves and just see about it. I think I was saying to you a few weeks back that a couple of years ago, I decided that if I was thinking something nice about someone, I would say it. Rather than just think it, I would say it. If you get, good service in a shop, instead of thinking that was good service, tell the person it's good service. If you see someone you think they look really nice, say, I think you look really nice. It's a bit of a weird thing to say to somebody, but providing you haven't got any agenda, first they're going to think, oh, he or she must have an agenda. But when you just say something nice and walk away, that leaves that person in that kind of confused state of what's going on. Pass it on. But anyway, just a thought for today. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to think of a time, find a time in your life, because we all have it, even if it's for a day, even if it's for a week or a year, where you felt completely balanced and completely calm and completely, as I said, kind of settled. And then we're going to go back, we're going to reclaim that feeling, and bring it back to this moment in time. We're going to keep all of the learnings that we've had over these last 18 months, so over your whole life, and then let go of any of the negative stuff that's still clinging to you. Let that good stuff, let it all wash over you, but let the good stuff stick to you and let the negative stuff go, so you can feel as good as you can feel. And stay focused on your goals, whatever they might be, whether it's physical goals, emotional goals, career goals, spiritual goals. But use this time this evening just to allow yourself that space. I think that's the greatest kind of value from hypnosis. How often do any of us spend 20, 30 minutes just free of everything else? I think, what's his name? He's on our course. He's a really good man. I'm trying to think of him. He does what he calls a mind massage. Anyone know who I'm talking about? He's got the long hair. He did a session for us.
Rob Chapman.
Rob Chapman, yeah. So what I'm going to do for you this evening, in the spirit of Rob Chapman, I'm going to give your mind a massage. Ooh, sounds great, doesn't it? Give you a mind massage and see what happens. I'm warming my fingers up. Ooh, going to get in there. Right, so look on this as a bit of time for yourselves. When you're ready to do this, find a safe space, somewhere where you're comfortable, where you can just switch off for a few minutes. That's right, finish that gin, swig that down, that's it, get that down, that'll help. Oh no, oh sorry, that's Anne. I thought it was Angie for a moment, swigging a gin. Oh, it's a Fanta. Oh, that's terrible. No, don't swig that stuff. That's a horrible stuff. Drink neat gin, it's much better for you than Fanta. Right, anyway, let's get into this evening. Get yourself comfortable, somewhere safe. Whatever happens next, your chair will support you. If for any reason the internet goes down, you will not be stuck in trance. You will come out of it at some point in the future. I can't tell you when that's going to be, but it will be at some point in the future. All right, so get comfortable, place your hands separately, place your feet separately. And when you're ready to do this, just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, allow your eyes to close. But only as quickly as you're ready to make these changes and allow yourself that feeling of freedom. That's right. Just for a while, nobody wants anything. No one expects anything. And there is nothing for you to do but listen to my voice and allow yourself that freedom. Imagine that's happening now. Think of those other experiences of hypnosis you've had with me. How it's felt to sit and listen to my voice speaking to you. Remembering the words and the sounds and how it felt as you drifted into that wonderful space. And for a moment, focus on your body. And if you can sense any tension anywhere, just let it go. Start with the very top of your head and allow your scalp to relax. That's right. And let that feeling go down to those muscles around your eyes. Imagine your temples massaged. And your eyes are relaxing so completely they just won't work. Imagine that's happening as you listen to my voice. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Just for a moment, think of a time in your life when you felt that feeling of love and gratitude and laughter, a moment of pure joy. Just feel into that for a moment. And as you do that, as you get a sense of yourself there, feeling a moment of love, completely unconditional love, gratitude, and laughter. Feel into that now. Think of those other experiences of hypnosis you've had with me, and let that feeling just go down through your body. Imagine that's happening like a general anesthesia. Your body is relaxing completely. Every muscle, nerve, and fiber relaxing. That's right. Jaw relaxing. Tongue relaxing in your mouth. Let that feeling spread into your throat just for a while. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You can relax. Let go. Let that feeling spread into the muscles of your neck. That's right. Just let your neck relax. Think of all those years that your neck has been supporting your head. How incredible is that? And just give those muscles a bit of time off. And just allow those muscles to relax. Allow your head to relax. Let that feeling spread down into your shoulders. Imagine having your shoulders massaged and all of the stress just disappearing from those muscles in your shoulders. Your shoulders relaxing. Let that feeling spread down into your arms, your biceps, your triceps, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers relaxing completely. And as you do that, you may become aware of certain sensations, maybe a tingling in your fingertips. You may become aware of your pulse or your heart beating. As you relax even more, the muscles in your back and stomach and chest. And just for a moment, focus on your breathing. Imagine you're breathing in calm and you're breathing out tension. You're breathing in calm and you're breathing out doubt. And let that calm feeling spread down into your stomach muscles, your hips, your legs, your calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Every muscle, nerve, and fiber relaxed. Like a handful of rubber bands just thrown on that chair, loose and relaxed. Imagine that's happened and there's nothing you can do about that. And as your body goes completely into that space of total bliss, my voice, my words are going to drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Because with the eyes closed, it becomes easier to become more and more aware of a variety of things that otherwise may go overlooked or ignored. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, the love you may have overlooked before, and the alteration of awareness as the mind begins that gentle letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to be aware of exactly where the arms are positioned, or the hands or fingers, or which leg seems to relax more quickly or completely than the other, may seem to be too much effort to bother making. But it takes time to experience that letting go. Your own time in your own way as you continue to learn, even more than before, about your abilities, your capacities to learn as you relax. And the mind begins to drift down toward a place of quietness. place of peaceful inner awareness. A place that almost seems to give off signals that directs awareness down toward it, into it. More and more comfortably, more and more effortlessly, more and more completely and deeply than before. Where even the effort it takes to be aware of the sound of my voice or the meaning of my words may almost seem to be too much effort to bother making. It's so much easier simply to relax and let go. Allowing events to occur in your own time, in your own way, are drifting down. Deeper, deeper, deeper down now. Imagine that's happening and there's nothing you can do about that. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you'll go. 10, 20, 100 times deeper. And just when you think you've reached that ultimate space of bliss, my voice, my words are going to take you 10 times deeper. Every word I say takes you deeper and deeper into that space. Everything I say now is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon at a molecular, cellular, neurological level is now your reality. You have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. And that unconscious mind, the back of the mind, can continue to hear, to understand, respond to those things I might say without the need for you to do anything at all. It's so much easier for the conscious mind simply to relax and enjoy that letting go. That's right. Letting go even of the effort it takes to make the effort that it might take. To tell the exact position of arms, legs, or the entire body now that seems to drift through time and space. That wonderful free floating place of effortless relaxation and letting go. Allowing events to occur in their own time, in their own ways. You drift as a mind, and that mind drifts without boundaries, without borders, without limits. Just for a moment, allow yourself the pleasure. Get a sense of yourself out there. It's a week from now, it's a day from now, it's a year from now. Get a sense of yourself out there, feeling completely balanced once again. Your life is balanced. You're happy. You're living in the moment. You understand your worth, your value, how loved you are. Just for a moment, get an understanding of that. You are love, and you are loved, and you are loving. Get a sense of yourself out there with that feeling of balance back into your life. A sense of knowing, an inner confidence and security within yourself, and understanding you are a good person. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of kindness. Step into that body and feel into it. Get a sense of yourself there with a feeling of calm, inner confidence, balance. and ask the question, how much fun is that? To have that feeling of balance back into your life. To know that you are worthy of looking after and loving. Knowing it's okay to love yourself. And start at that point. So you can then spread that love and that kindness to the people that enter into your space. And they will feel it off you. They will feel it surrounding you. Live in a space of kindness and love. Get a sense of that now. And the unconscious mind can allow those changes to occur, while the conscious mind drifts off someplace else entirely now. That's right. And as you drift in that incredible space, that understanding that the essence of who you are is pure love, is pure light. And the essence of who you are is ageless. The essence of who you are is infinite. And nothing that happens to your physical body can touch you. Because you are infinite and you are love and you are light. You are love and you are loved and you are loving. That's who you are. And when everything else is gone, the essence of who you are is pure love. Get a sense of that now as you go even deeper into that space. Just for a moment, think about the people whose lives you've touched, who are now in a different space because of your words, your kindness, your love, your touch. Think about those lives now. And think about the people who love you, people you love. And then feel that love. Get a sense of that love like a burning hot sun in a summer sky. Shrink it down to a white hot nuclear powered ball of light as big as a golf ball. And then pull that into the very core of your being, into your heart center. And feel that feeling of love and light flooding your body, spreading into every cell, every molecule, into the very marrow of your bones. Feel it filling you up, lifting you up, lighting you up. And notice as your body is flooded with that feeling of light and love, every negative thought, every limiting belief, every ounce of doubt or hurt or pain has gone from your body because they cannot coexist with that incredible feeling of love and light. And notice that your physical body cannot contain that feeling of love and light. Feel it spreading beyond your body and spreading around your body. And that is the energy and in that space that people are going to feel from you. Because you're going to hold that feeling in your heart. Because you are love and you are loved and you are loving. And your core essence is pure light and joy. Feel into that now. Get a sense of that. As you drift through space and time. How incredible is it to experience that feeling, and to know that anyone that enters your space is going to be affected by it, and they cannot not be affected by it. Now, just for a moment, think of a moment in your life when you were completely balanced, whether it's for a moment, whether it's for an hour or a day or a year, a time when you felt secure and balanced and loved. Think of that moment now. Remember where you were, remember how you felt, and see yourself there. Get a sense of yourself there. Remember where you were. Drop down beside that younger you, and then pull them into you so you feel that feeling again. Pull them into you so you feel that feeling of balance again. How good is that, to feel that feeling? I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now. That will enable you to hold on to that feeling and take it into everything you do. Feel it now. Let go of every negative, limiting belief, because that cannot coexist in your body with that feeling of joy and love. And from today, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever the situation, whenever you want to feel balance, whenever you want to feel and relight that feeling of joy and light, you just have to repeat the word love a few times in your mind, and you will instantly go back to this feeling you're feeling now, this understanding you feel now. From today, no matter where you are, what's going on around you, whenever you want to get back to this feeling of pure light and love, you just silently repeat the word to yourself, love, 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 love. Feel it now. Feel it spreading throughout your being. And I'm going to go silent for a moment, and you will repeat that word to yourself, aiming it at yourself and the people around you. And just notice how your body feels. Do it now. That's right. And from today, whenever you want to experience how you feel now, you repeat that word in your mind. See what I see when I look at you, and believe what I believe about you. You are love, and you are loved, and you are loving. From today, if anyone ever tries to place any doubt on you, it'll be as if I'm standing right beside you, my arm around your shoulder, whispering in your ear, you are love, and you are loved, and you are loving. You are incredible, and you know that I believe it, and you know that it's true. Just for a moment, get a sense of me right there with you. Get a sense of my arm around your shoulder and feel that energy transferring to you. Feel it flooding your body and your mind. And know it's okay to feel that good. Feel that energy now. And you're going to take that into everything you do. A calm, inner confidence, a balance, That's right. And as you drift through time and space, my voice, my words drift with you to become a part of your experience now. Everything I say is your reality. Every suggestion I give you, your mind and body will act upon. From today, whenever you want to get back to this space, no matter what's going on around you, or how crazy things are around you, you can enter this space by just silently repeating the word to yourself: love, 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 love. Because now it belongs to you. Imagine it's happened. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. Feel that feeling of joy spreading through your body. Everything else dropping away. Every ounce of hurt or pain or sadness that was ever placed on you in your life, feel it dropping away. How incredible is that? Every ounce of doubt that was ever placed on you, being swept from your mind, replaced by an absolute understanding of just how incredible you are, how beautiful you are as a person, as a being, because you are. Feel that now. See what I see when I look at you, believe what I believe about you. Take that understanding into everything you do. So as you drift even deeper, I'd like your unconscious mind to make those changes now. Only when the unconscious mind knows and has made the changes completely, and allows the conscious mind to accept the changes made. Because in a moment, I'm going to count to 10. Every suggestion I've given you, your mind and body will act upon without hesitation. It's now your reality. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. And on 10, that feeling of balance, that feeling of calm, inner confidence, a feeling of strength, it's going to grow stronger day by day. Imagine it's happened. Imagine there's nothing you can do about that. So get ready as I count to 10. On 8, your eyes will open. You are going to feel incredible. Like you've had the blinkers removed, and you will see things differently. You'll experience life differently. And you'll notice that people who enter your space, your physical space, are affected by that energy you now have around you. On 10, that new understanding, that feeling of calm, that feeling of balance, it's going to grow stronger day by day. 1, feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, to achieve the things you want to achieve in your life and do it brilliantly. 3, a feeling of freedom from every ounce of hurt, pain, sadness, and doubt that was ever placed on you. Imagine it's gone and there's nothing you can do about that. 4, feel the force of that energy and love flooding your mind and body like the most incredible, intense light. 5, feeling incredibly alive now. 6, 7, 8, eyes opening, feeling absolutely incredible. 9, 10. So Leslie, how many people have you trained to drive in your life?
I think 1,200 that went through their test with me.
1,200.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say thank you to you for those 1,200 people who can drive safely. They weren't driving safely before. But yeah, great, fantastic. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed the experience. Looks like Angie did. Okay, it's great. If you've got any suggestions for what you want me to work on a Friday, just let me email me, text me, anything that you want. I'll put it together. You know what I'm like, I'll make it up as I go along, so it's not like I've got to plan it. You can tell me 2 minutes before if you like, and I'll still find something to say about it. But look, just if you've got any ideas, I know you're all sorted now. I know that you're all feeling differently. Diana, Love, is that your name? Love de Fabregas. Oh, I think any name that's got love in it has to be something worth having.
Can't be bad, can it? That was my maiden name, you see. If you marry a Spaniard, you remain Diana Love. So it's Diana Love de Fabregas.
All right, yeah. A lot of people ask me about, my middle initials H, F.H. Jacquin. A lot of people ask me, but, it stands for handsome, in case you're wondering about it. My mum,
We never doubted it, Freddie.
She obviously knew how I was going to look later on in life. It's Freddie Handsome Jacquin, just in case anyone asks. It's not Harold, as most people think. It's Handsome. So don't be fooled by the fact that other people say it's Harold. All right. So anyway, look, have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. If it's sunny, enjoy that. Stay safe. Stay well. I look forward to seeing you, Diana, in the nightclubs, because now, if you've been double jabbed like you and I, we can go to the nightclubs.
We can.
The kids can't get in, so it's going to be fun.
Oh, it'd be great. I look forward to it.
Only us with the double jabs can get into.
That's right. And maybe a treble one coming.
Dig out those trousers from the 1960s and those wedge heels, and let's go some dancing. It'll be fun.
Wonderful.
Well, anyway, look, have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for showing up tonight, and I'll see you all again soon. All right.
Good weekend, Freddie. Thank you.
Right.
Bye, everybody.
How are you feeling,
Bye,
Jennifer?
everyone.
Thank you, Freddie.
Jennifer, are you balanced and free?
I'm balanced and free. I was really, I felt my body was moving, and now I feel like I found my center. It's
Ooh.
good.
Good, excellent. Great
Just
to see
in
you.
time for cocktails at the neighbors for me. It's still only 5 o'clock here, so I'm all good.
I'm going to go to take my boy to the pub, as he's not driving and he's 18. I'm going to take him to the pub. We're going to have a pint. I'm going to find that Robbie song that Petra loves. I'm going to see if I can find it on a jukebox. I'm going to put it on. I'll be thinking about Petra as I dance around the pub.
Oh, very nice.
Great to see you all. Stay well. Be happy. Good to see you, Lisa. And thanks for all your
Bye.
kind words, Lisa. Thanks for all your kind words. It's always nice to hear from you. All right. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you all soon.
Cool.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you, Freddie.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Bye.
David, are you enjoying my books? Oh, he's gone.
God.